Hi everyone, my name is Glaucia Lemos and I am a cloud advocate here at Microsoft. In this video, we are going to learn about how we can select a particular employee by ID. So let's get started. Let's create a function using the Azure Functions extension in VS Code. You will see how simple and fast it is to create Azure functions using the Azure Functions extension. I already downloaded my extensions here. So in this case, I have this Azure logo here. So once you click here in the Azure logo, you will see a different things here. For example, API management, resources, workspace. In this case, we want to create a new function inside our workspace. We have to select the workspace option. So let's choose the local project. And now we have to click the plus button. So let's click in the plus button here and choose the option, the create HTTP function option. So here we have to provide a function name. So in this case, let's include GetEmployee function name. And that's it. Just only that's it we need to do here right now. Also, we return to our project. We will see the GetEmployee folder. Inside the GetEmployee folder, we will see two different files again. In this case, same as well, the function.json and the index.js. This simple .date file, we can remove it. And now let's focus just only in these two files, the function.json and the index.js. Let's go to the function.json file. Again, we have to change the method here. So also we want to select an employee by ID, we have to use the get method. So let's change the method actually. And let's change the route so that we can return the employee by ID. In this case, including employee/ID route. And finally, let's change the name to $return here. Perfect. Now let's develop the route logic. So in this case, let's close this function.json file here. Let's go back to the index.js file. And again, let's delete this entire code block here. Let's import the two files we created inside the shared folder. So in this case, let's import the Prisma.js and error.js files. Perfect. So now let's include our the try-cat block code here. So inside the try block code here, we have to create two different variables here. So one to select the ID, and then another one to find the employee. And then we have to create another variable here. So in this case, const employee equals await prisma.employee, which is the property employee. And also we want to select by ID. In the Prisma, we have to use the method find unique. So let's use again the where clause. And also we want to return by ID, we have to use the field employee ID using the string, because I don't know if you remember, but in the Prisma, we defined that in the schema that the employee ID is a string here. So let's come back here. But what if we query an employee that doesn't exist in the database? How can we do this error handling? In that case, we have to return an error message. Don't you agree with me? So let's make it right now. In this case, let's include here the if statement. If employee equal to null, so we will need to return a handle error message. So in this case, we are going to use the 404 status error, and then error message, for example, of this employee doesn't exist, for example. So let's do this right now. So awesome. But if in the database there's an employee ID, so we have to return a success message, right? So let's return the 200 status. So in this case, let's use the return, call the braces here again. status 200 and body employee. And that's it. And finally, let's do the cat block here. And we finished this round. So let's test our application right now. So open your prompted command here. So in this case, I'm already using here the SWA CLI. If you never heard about it, if you want to, you can go to the GitHub repository to see how to install this package. So in this case, we just need to use the SWA start command here. Once is fine, is compiled successfully, we have to open the localhost 4280 because this is the SWA CLI port. So in this case, I'm using here the 4280 port here. So let's go into the list all employees page. We are going to list all the employees. Now let's select my mother here. So in this case, let's click in the edit button here, and it's working. So now you can see how simple, fast, and easy it is to create a route using the Azure Functions extension in VS Code, using Prisma, and together with the Azure SQL. So in the next video, we are going to create the functionality to update the employee. So see you in the next video, guys. Bye bye.